welcome to the Osp Unmuted, the Seriously Unserious podcast. I'm your girl, the host, Jasmine. This is my beautiful co-host over there.
Justilia, also named as Jax. How you doing?
Period. So, like I said in last episode, we're going to be on Zoom or whatever because, it's summer break or
We're
whatnot,
tired.
but we still working. We still working. So, for today's episode, we're going to be talking about burnout, like
Yes.
college burnout, mental stress, all the burnout.
So technically, what is a burnout? And according to Google, a burnout is a state of physical and emotional exhaustion caused by prolonged or repeated stress. So what is an example of burnout? An example of burnout is like a full-time job. You wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning and you leave at 5. So a 9 to 5 every single day. Sooner or later, you're going to get tired of that. That's what a burnout is. And how I normally get rid of a burnout, I like to sleep. Sometimes I change up my schedule. Maybe I might leave earlier than expected instead of let's say I work at 9 and I instead of leaving at 8:50, I leave around 8:30, get some breakfast in the morning, or like maybe do my hair a different way. That's how I like to, get rid of burnout, because being in burnout is not good. Why? Due to the fact that you can't even take care of yourself. One, it's going to be very visible on your face. So if you're that type of person who likes to show up to impress, the burnout is going to be on your face. You don't want that. Yeah, Jasmine, do you know about burnout? How do you feel about burnouts?
For me, like, I know about college burnout. Like, I'm very much busy. Like, I'm a busy person. I'm very involved on campus. So I know a lot about burnout. And last semester, I was stressed. Like, I've been through a lot of things. Like, just the whole fact of like having to six classes, being a double major, being the president of my chapter, and then being a vice president of junior class, being a president of social work club, and then being vice president of this, that, and the third, having two campus jobs. I know about burnout, and there's not really a way of like dealing with it. You can't really deal with it as a college student. You just gotta like show up. But I know most of my burnout came from the fact that I wanted to please everybody. Like I wanted to be there for everybody, and that's like the last episode we talked about being a people's pleaser. What is that? People's person? What's that? A pleaser?
A people pleaser.
Yeah, I was being that. I was like, okay, I'll show up for you. Oh, I'm here. But I was not getting my time to like rest.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what really, that college burnout is serious. Like, I'm still going through burnout right now. Like, I am tired.
Mm-hmm.
But you just got to show up for yourself. So I know a lot about it. And honestly, I feel like it's like you can't get rid of classes. Classes are going to be there. You can't get
Yes.
rid of that.
A burnout can look very different to everybody and to anybody. Sometimes you have to take that break. The same way how everybody needs a break, you do need a break. So that's how I normally do.
I
And
feel not to cut you off. I just feel like with college, there's no if you're very involved, there's no such thing as a break. And that's how I personally feel. Unless you tell them no, 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 like you decide not to go to class one day or you decide not to do anything that entire day, I feel like you don't really get a break because people say be involved, don't lay it down, do this, don't do that. But it's just like, damn, I need to sleep, I need to rest. There's no such thing as a break for real, in my college experience right now. I feel like
if that's the case, do you sleep? Do you have like self-care days? Like, do you take a day out
barely.
of the week? Barely. You know,
I barely sleep.
that's
Like,
bad.
I barely slept last semester. Like, I barely slept. 'Cause it's a lot that you have to do. So a girl barely slept. But now I'm making up for it. But like, I just feel like unless you know how to plan everything accordingly, because I'm very planned. Like, I have a planner, I keep everything in there and all that stuff. It's just that planner is packed and busy. It's booked and busy. Like every day it's something. Because
But
like they say, like getting a college degree, there's not gonna be always up. Like there's gonna be downs as well. So like they say go to college. Yes, I say go to college, keep yourself busy, keep yourself active, but just know that there may be that time when you're burnt out, but you're gonna get over it. You're gonna not get over, but you're gonna get through it once you know, like you plan everything accordingly. That's how I feel. And if you're not busy as much, that's fine. That's fine. But I just feel like with me, like I'm a busy student. Like we all are. Like I know John Lee is, I know Safa is, I know like everybody's busy to a certain extent. But it's just like you're gonna eventually, like, your schedule's gonna eventually calm down. It's gonna eventually calm down. So that's why I feel like you're gonna be burnt out, but eventually it's gonna be okay. You can rest. But me, it's just like if I'm resting, am I missing something? I feel like whenever I have time to myself, I feel like I'm missing something. Like, say tomorrow I'm not doing anything. I'm like, no, I gotta do something. Like, I know something I gotta do tomorrow. Something is due tomorrow. That's how I feel, honestly.
But do you think with that type of mindset, do you think that helps the burnout or that makes it worse?
I like being packed. Not gonna lie, I love it because when I'm not, I'm like, dang, I'm bored. I like having a packed schedule. Me personally, I do because if I don't, I feel like I'm bored. I'm good at multitasking. My burnout may not look like somebody else's burnout.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying, because your burnout may look like you're tired, while another person's burnout might look they're going outside every single day now. Do not be like, oh, I can't do this no more. I'm gonna just drop out. No. Sooner or later, the semester is always gonna end. Early on to the middle, towards the end, yes, it's always gonna be busy, but sooner or later, once you get past that semester, you can just chill out. You don't have to be like, oh, I have to do it, I have to do it, unless you have to, and then you have obligations to do it due to. But if you don't, it's okay to relax. And recently, like a year ago, I learned that because I was always on go, on go, on go. I was like, oh, I gotta work. Oh, I don't like sleeping. I would just want to work, want to work, want to work. And then it came to a point that I couldn't get up to go to my job at all. Like for 1 week, I was just struggling because last summer, I had two jobs. I had a job from 10 o'clock in the morning. I didn't end until 11 o'clock p.m. When that happened, basically, me, a little 18-year-old, I'm chilling. I have my car, and I'm like, okay, I'm going, I'm going, I'm going. But sooner or later, everybody kept telling me, like family, friends, everybody was like, yo, slow down. You need to slow down, slow down. And I was like, no, I got it. I got it. I'm good. I'm good. Didn't realize to a point that I was so tired that I couldn't even go to like my friend's house or I couldn't go to my grandmother's house at all because I was done. Like I couldn't get up, my body hurts, and I was like, but I have to get up, I have to get up, I have to get up. And then I just was like, I have to sleep. I have to sleep. I just gotta get it over.
No, yeah, I definitely felt that because this semester that just passed, I was so tired. And like if I'm tired, you won't know that I'm tired. You're not gonna know that I'm tired. And I pretty much say that a lot, not gonna lie. But you won't know until I tell you. It was one time I was so tired. I was doing a lot of things. I had events every single day. I had work at the gym this day. Because after that, I was like, oh, I am tired. So after I left work, I had an event the morning. I did not go. I let them know, hey, I'm not coming to this event. You need me? I'm sorry, I can't. Like, I'm tired. I'm burnt out. Like, I'm just so tired. So if I feel like I'm burnt out, I need to go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm my phone, do not disturb. Turn my phone off if anything. If you need me, I will know you need me. But right now, you don't need me, so I'm gonna go to sleep. That's how I feel. But getting rest, you definitely need that. Like on the weekends, I dedicate that to sleep. No events, no nothing. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm sorry. That's the time to go to sleep. But throughout the week, I can, not sleep all I want. But weekends don't bother me. That's the time to get rest. Honestly,
Sunday's my rest day. It's just maybe
just Sunday.
yeah. Why? I don't know. To me, it's kind of family tradition over here. Like in my family, we don't do anything on Sunday. And that's what my great grandmother always told us. Like, we don't do laundry, we don't cook, we don't, well, we can clean, but it's bad to clean your house on Sundays. Like, it's a little tradition that we do. During a burnout, you don't really think about food. You're mostly in college. You don't really think about food. Food is kind of your last priority because it's more writing, tasks, this, that. I have to do this. I have to do that. I have to do this. I don't really have time to sit down and like actually eat a good meal. So
I mean, for college, they don't really like we talk about like for a burnout. I also hear that it's better to also eat healthier options, but I feel like in school there's not really no healthier options for me to deal with my burnout. So if I'm not eating throughout the whole entire day, I'm about to give me a cheeseburger after this. I'm about to give me some nuggets and some French fries. It's not really not that much of a healthier option there for real. But a salad, but then the salad options on the toppings are not that much healthy, for being honest. Like I know my friends, they don't eat. Like if they're stressed out, they're not going to eat. You know what I mean?
mhm.
But then when they do eat, it's not healthy. I have a question.
Hmm.
Do you feel like the burnout is in the fall or in the spring? For me, it was definitely in the spring.
Spring, yes. Why? Spring is longer. Um, because fall semester is really like 4 months, while spring semester, if I'm not mistaken, off the top of my head, I think it's like 5 to 6 months. Because the fall semester is only August to December, while spring semester is January to May, sometimes June. So, yes, Safa.
Sorry, I was just gonna say it feels longer for spring because yeah, it's a little bit longer because we got like a few weeks in May, so that's why it's like 5 weeks. But also because we got everything. We got formal, we got graduation coming up, we got graduation pictures, we got election season coming up. Like we got everything and anything happening in spring because it's in preparation for fall. So for some people it feels longer, but that doesn't negate the fact that like in the fall semester, at least for me, we get seasonal depression. So when everything's like dark outside, we don't really see the sun. Like that really does play a big factor in like our energy levels and why we get burned out a little bit too quickly.
During the fall semester, if you really think about it, you're coming from summer. So in the summertime, you was able to do probably anything and everything. Probably going to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning, doing whatever you want to do. And then as soon as fall semester hit, you have to go right back into a schedule. And it's gonna be a little bit hard because a lot of people can't get on a schedule just like that. And it might be easy for some and it might be hard for some.
And it's
Yeah.
Osp Unmuted, the Seriously on Serious podcast. Bye.
Be active in the comments, please, because we like to respond. Bye.